This video is a lot of yapping. If you don't like yapping, whatever. All right. I'm here to talk about I 100%ed Metal Gear Solid 5. And what you're seeing behind me currently, right there, is footage of me in the last like 3 hours completing the game. So it's just kind of like I guess a synopsis, like a summary of like what I did. I'm gonna start doing these because I think they're interesting. And I spend like an exorbitant amount of hours 100%ing a game. Um, okay, no, that's better. All right, so there's 42 achievements. I did all 42. I had like 39 at the time of this recording. So Metal Gear Solid 5. Great game. I played it when I was a kid. I played it like when it come out, and I've never played a Metal Gear series. And I was like, let's give it a try. I was a COD little 12-year-old COD gamer at the time, and I was like, you know what? This game looks pretty cool. You're fighting Russians. Like I mean, come on, game's pretty cool. So loaded it up. I beat the game. I don't know how long it took me. Whatever. And it was fun. So I see it on sale, and I'm like, all right, let's try it out again. So I go and try it out now that I'm a real man, an adult, and not gonna lie, the game wasn't terrible. It was actually really good. I enjoyed my time playing this game. Like I really feel like I got my money's worth out of a game, and like it's hard to like get that nowadays because a lot of games like rip you off. Like they're like, "Oh, this is on sale for whatever. It's like $30," but then you only end up playing it like 20 minutes, and you're like, "Wow, this sucks," and you refund it. This game could have used a real ending. Like my only gripe, I have a few gripes actually, not just one. A lot of my gripes are some of the achievements. So what I guarantee is 100% is all Steam achievements. I mean, if the game says 98% and I have all Steam achievements, that's still 100% to me. So like, that's what we're working off of. So a lot of the achievements weren't terrible. Like a lot of them were um, doing the missions, finding side characters. Like a lot of the stuff was like fairly easy. So a lot of the things were like raising your bonds with the characters. That was not terrible. Um, the hardest part of doing a Metal Gear Solid 5 100% is the fact that there is 50 missions. There's 50 missions, and they all have unique objective challenges that are not listed when you first play through them. They're not listed at all. So you have to play through the missions like 2 or 3 times a piece because you also have to S rank every mission. So you have to do all mission tasks with an S rank on every mission. You have to obtain all blueprints and key items. Those were like not terrible. Basically, hold on. Anyways, they weren't terrible. The hardest part of this whole thing, the hardest thing is it's an achievement out of the 42. It's called conservation, where you have to extract every wild animal species in Metal Gear Solid 5. Every one of them. And the best part is there's like a ranking system. There's like rare, super rare, ultra rare, and then there's like common, uncommon, like, and there's 2 different maps. There's 2 different maps. So you have to go to these maps and you have to lay down traps and then just leave and then just hope you got it. Like RNG, hope you got it. I had so much trouble with one animal, and it was like Blandford's, no, it wasn't Blandford's fox. It was a honey badger. It took me like 10 tries for a honey badger to like get it to work. A lot of the other achievements weren't terrible. Um, Mine clearing side ops, those were fine. That you have to do all the side missions. You have to do all the key dispatch. A lot of them weren't terrible. This game just took a lot of time. At the time of me completing this game, it took me 96.8 hours. So I almost spent about 100 hours in Metal Gear Solid 5. Um, the game doesn't necessarily reward you for doing these achievements in game. A lot of the time, um, it's like they, I mean, they kind of reward you, but they really don't. Like they kind of just like brush it off. I know it's like a weird thing to say, but like you do the achievement, you S rank something, you S rank all the missions, you get to play as Raiden. Like that was cool, but like besides that, like I mean, there's really not like any other things you can do. So it's kind of just like, I mean, I 100%ed it because I wanted to relive the glory days. You know, I see these people online. Uh, they're like making these 100%ing the like old video games, and I don't know, I've just been 100%ing old games, 100%ing new games. So I'm gonna start posting more videos about the games I've 100%ed and whether you should 100% them, if they're worth 100%ing, um, if they are fun, if they're whatever, and I'm gonna give a rating. So, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, if I had to give it a rating out of 10 for 100%ing the game and knowing everything in the game and like an overall rating, it would have to be, and I've thought really hard about this, it would be like a 7.8 out of 10. It's a pretty good game. Kojima cooked when he made this game. He left it in the perfect amount of time. It's just well done. The thing that ruins the story is the fact that they don't have an actual published ending. And I know that Kojima had his own reasons for that, but I think that, so there's an unreleased version of the like Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid 5 ending on YouTube that they took from the files that was so good. It was Lord of the Flies with Eli and all of them, and they're running around doing all this crazy stuff, and then there's like an actual honest to god like ending that you can go off of. This Metal Gear, it's like you get revealed that you're not actually like Big Boss, like you're one of his like medics on his chopper that got his face swapped, like a surgery. So like it's really not like it, like you're Snake, but you're really not Snake. So it's kind of just like a, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense, you know, like the hospital scene and all that. But like you get the option to play as your character or Big Boss. So I obviously chose to play as Big Boss for a lot of these scenes because it's just like, I get that there's a whole lore, but like the fact that you get revealed this so late in the game, and then after you get revealed this, that's like the end. That's the end of the game. There's like no other anything. You just like look around for a minute, do some of the quests, and then that's it. That's literally like the end of the game is you pressing quit and leaving the game. Like it isn't like an actual ending. So that's my gripe. Um, Otherwise, this game plays well, feels well. It's aged fine. I mean, I played this with controller. It played well in controller. I can't say anything about like the actual PC controls. Um, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That pretty much covers everything. That's all I want to gripe about. 42 out of 42 achievements. Not terrible. I'm gonna show real quick the actual like me completing it. As of now, this is me. 42 out of 42. They weren't terrible. It's 100%ed. That's all I got to gripe about. And then I'm going to tell this video how I 100%ed Metal Gear Solid 5 because I played this game for 96.8 hours and did all 42 out of 42 achievements. I gotta post it, man. I gotta. For 100 hours played in a video game, I gotta. I gotta. So the next one of these to come out, I'm gonna do a part series on the games I've 100%ed, and then I'm gonna start making 100% videos because I think they're fun. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. You know what to do. Click the bell. Do I even have to tell you anymore? YouTube's told you this so many times. I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye.